Peace, family. This is Dr. Sadiki Baye coming to you once again to apologize for the delay of my YouTube videos. Um, and there's a reason for that. Um, and the reason is that we're getting ready to enter into a new service, a uh, transforming or transitioning into a new service, a new viewpoint, and some information that has been rarely tapped into, and that's from our local uh, um, warriors that are doing something. And I want to present to you the things that are going on in our communities that are overlooked. And I'm going to, the new format will be um, pertaining to the black family, and particularly from a black male's perspective. And this is going to be on a live internet radio station. The Grown Folks radio station is what it's called. And my segment will be the men's room. It'll be an hour every week, every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. that I'll be presenting guest speakers. This is going to be live, worldwide live, and as long as you have an internet, and the it's going to be on the internet via www.thegrownfolksradio. It's www.THEGrownFolksRadio.com. It's the Grown Folks radio station, and my segment is going to be the men's room. And we're going to talk about issues pertaining to men when it comes to the family and the issues in our communities and worldwide, because the black man needs more of a platform in order that we can view our points and our opinions and our frustrations and our causes and our effects, in our lives. Because we are more than physical. We are spiritual first. And we are the ones that the Creator blessed first. We were created before any other people. So that means that we are the mothers and the fathers of all others. Wow, that's something to feel good about, to feel proud about, our family, that we are the natives, we are the original, we are the first, we are the chosen people, and everybody know that but us. So we have to embrace that and take responsibility to civilize this world, to create a balance in nature and everything else. And because all of this stuff is out of whack, it's because we made the wrong turn somewhere, and we got to go back and correct it. We got to go Sankofa. We got to go back and get it and bring it up and validate it. That's just how simple it is, family. We are the determining factor. And everybody know that, like I said before, that's why they work so hard to keep us down. But you can't keep a good person down but for so long. And that's why we always regroup. We are the greatest survivors of all times, family. We are. And we have to acknowledge that. So since we are the greatest survivors, now we need to start building a life. Start building a future. Start being the example. Start being the leaders to lead, guide, direct, and protect this earth and one another. So, family, in today's world, black folks are demonized, dehumanized, um, all kinds of crazy stuff has happened to us through the media and the government organizations and city hall and so forth and so on. But family, we're more than that. We have to demonstrate that we are the chosen ones in spite of it all. But how do you do that? You do that by coming together in a unified effort. So the black man is the determining factor because, as you know, throughout history, you find that when the enemy, wherever he goes, the first thing he do is destroy the men, the seed carriers, the heads, the protectors, the providers. That's the first thing they do. And then they'll plant their seed in our women and then produce a new kind of people. They're speaking a different kind of language, a different religion, different ideology, all of this kind of crazy stuff. So we have to understand what has happened to us in order to know how we got where we are now. We have to know our past in order to know where we are now, and we have to know where we are now in order to know where we're going. That's just how it is, family. So, me thinking in terms of, well, how can the black man have a position in this whole scheme here that is more than what is presented to the world? So I thought about it and I came up with this idea of the men's room where the men can come together and have discussions on our journey so that people can get a direct view and of who we really are and what our purpose is for being here. It's all about family, and the black man is supposed to be the head of the family to provide, to protect, to lead, guide, direct. And I'm going to do all I can to present that, to give you different ways of making that happen, coming from our ancestors' point of view or frame of reference. So, family, if you look at TV today, the biggest topic is black males getting killed. Black men getting killed, black males getting killed. And that's done deliberately. That's all by design. Because they know once they get rid of that black man, they've never been afraid of women and children. They'll win them over immediately, like they have today. With these assistance programs in the corporate world and in the government, where we have a lot of our black females and our males who are handpicked to fit the enemy's program, not ours. Because once you get in that good old boy system, you do what they tell you to do, or else. And it is what it is, family. And I just want to throw that out so that we can get a new kind of energy to know that some of us are doing something. And we need to highlight that. We should not be waiting for others to highlight us. We need to highlight one another. And there are some of us that are doing something in the community. As a matter of fact, we need to get the community back the way it needs to be. We have a bunch of neighborhoods and hoods right now, but we need to get community back, common unity. That is why all of this stuff is all over the place. Our children destroying each other because the adults refuse to do the right thing, to correct it. And we have to get up off of our behinds and do something about it. And it's up to the black men to determine that. But all males are not men. You have to qualify yourself. Family, we must do all that we can to have a great future, and our children are our future. We have to stop blaming them for everything that's going on, because the environment dictates. So we have to change the environment. It's up to us. So this is a team effort. The family consists of the man, the woman, and the child. And each one have their own purpose in the greatest structure of all times, which is family. The very thing sometimes we take for granted. This is how all the other people formulated their corporations, by observing and studying the black family. Know your history, brothers. Know your history, sisters. Know your history, our children, our future. So let us do all we can to contribute to putting a stop to really what's going on, because that's not really us. We have been made into being the way we are today. That's not really us. We are more than that. They flipped us upside down because we are first spiritual. But they flipped us upside down and we became physical. So we are more than blood. We are the original people up from the Creator, directly from the Creator, and we have to understand that. So we have an obligation, responsibility to save and provide for this world, for this earth, for life, period. So family, my show, which will be the men's room, I'm just excited about it. Excited. So my responsibility, or my new show, will tackle the issues of what's going on in our communities, in our neighborhoods. Yeah, I keep saying communities, but this is what we need to get back, the common unity, because communities have faded, and this is why all of this stuff is going on with us. We got to come back, our family, and do better. And how do you do better? You do better from coming from a frame of reference that's bigger than your individual self. And so what is that? The ancestors. We have to honor and represent our Creator and our glorious ancestors, who always want the best for us. So we have to know that we are them having a human experience, but we must keep the connection so that it can always lead, guide, direct, and protect us while we're still here in our human form. So family, our families and our lives here in this un-United States, or this United States, it, it doesn't make any sense. You know, we have to make sure that we unify ourselves in spite of all the stuff that has happened to us and still is. And the black man must take the black mind must take his rightful position to encourage and inspire everybody else to take their rightful position. And we move forward in the name of our God, our Creator, and our glorious ancestors. So we want to make sure that we, specifically on the men's room, specifically zero in on the point of views of the black man, of the black males, the ones who are the number one targets for this system, for the United States and all over this world. We have always been the number one targets. The enemy's greatest fear is the black man, the thinkers. They're afraid of us, family, and we must understand that. But our queens and our princesses and our siblings and our families and our friends and co-workers, I pray will come together and view this radio station on the Black Men's Room to see where we are uh, in this life, because a lot of people feel that they already know us, they already got us down pat, but we are more than that, and we want to present ourselves in a manner that some of us are doing the right thing, but we need more. And that's why I want to organize this men's room uh, group to motivate, inspire, and encourage others to step up to the plate and to do the right thing. And if you are doing the right thing, there's always room for better. Man, I'm excited, man. I'm telling you, a lot of thoughts going through my mind right now. And I have some powerful, powerful guests that will be, and I will mention a couple of them in a minute. But let's go back to what has happened to the black man, and specifically, even though a lot of black women, have been taken advantage of also and murdered and raped. So we have Trayvon Martin, we got George Ferguson, we have let's see, Dante Wright, Andre Hill, Manuel Ellis, and let's talk about. I just want to mention a few of our queens also, Breonna Taylor and Atiana Jefferson. These are some of the people that they just, straight out murdered. Gangster style. They care nothing about us. See, they still see us as property. And don't forget the Constitution said we're 3/5 of a man. How can you be 3/5? Either you are a man or you're not. And they know that we are all man. And man means mind, a thinker. All the other ones are brutes. Love violence, love blood, love killing, murdering, raping, and all of that. Controlling people, oppressing people. But our nature is about love with respect. And we want to get that back, especially towards ourselves and one another. And that's why the men's room will promote positivity, will promote upliftment. No matter how things seem, where there's a way, where there's a will, there's a way. And we have always found a way. The greatest survivors that ever existed. So let's start building now, family. Let's start building. And this show, the men's room, will promote transformation. Transformation means better, 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 better. What's better than better? Better. So we must do better at all times. Instead of saying I've done my best. Sometimes your best is not good enough, so you should do better. So family, I'd like to thank you for listening to my YouTube videos for the past few years. And now I'm getting ready to step into a new service, a new viewpoint, some information that we're not even aware of when it comes to us. and particularly the black male. Some of us are really doing it. And I want to acknowledge that. I want to bring this to the forefront that some of us are serious about our balance. We're serious about our Creator and our ancestors. We are serious about our spirituality. Not so much being religious, but being spiritual. So, family, the radio station starts, it starts May the 24th, Tuesday, May the 24th, at 7 o'clock p.m. every Tuesday from May the 24th. We're going to have a segment on guests in the community. They're into making a difference, and you're going to see that. And I just want to mention the first guest is Elder Justin Ragsdale and his son Tori. And some of us know Elder Justin Ragsdale, who is the founder and curator of Lest We Forget Slavery Museum. This is very interesting. I'm very excited. I've been knowing this brother for many years, and he's been always on the battlefield. And I really appreciate this brother's energy, his spirit. And I called him and I asked him, to be on my radio station, the Men's Room, and he was excited about that. And I'm excited about it. But guess what? Tori, his son, is writing a book about his father, which is an honorable thing. He want to keep his legacy going while he's still here. That is very honorable, and that is very much family. So thank you, Brother Tori, for honoring and representing your father, that your days will be long. So tune in May the 24th, Tuesday at 7 p.m., and you'll learn a lot about, the Lest We Forget Slave Museum. It'll let us know where we come from and what happened to us, so we'll know where we are now. And once you know where you are now, then you can begin to know where you're going. The past, present, and the future. We are that. And the second guest is Brother Kimazir, Brother El Hagan. He is a naturopathic herbalist. Woo! And this is going to be extremely exciting. This is May the 31st, which is the second viewing of the station, or broadcasting of the station. Brother El Hagan, beautiful brother, always in tune with nature. He also gives nature walks, nature tours, and he can explain to you every plant, every tree, everything that's in nature that is edible and has medicinal properties to it. So this is exciting. These are only the two. These are my first two. We're going to kick it off with those first two. Oh man, I'm just excited as I can be. I can't stop saying it. So, and we're going to have various speakers after that also. Scientists, mathematicians, cowboys, the Buffalo Soldiers, the veterans, and we participated in all of that, and they promised us the American dream, and we found out that it was a nightmare. So family, tune in to the Men's Room, the men, will let you know and show you that we are more than what the world has viewed us as. So let us make the necessary adjustments to let the world know that we're not pushovers. We're not chumps. That we are the first children of our Creator. The first and the last. And everybody know that, but we need to know that. They try to make us feel that they can do without us. No one on the face of this earth can do without the black man, the black woman. No one. They know that. But they try to fake us out. So, thank you from my heart for being with me for the last couple of years to view my videos on YouTube. And guess what? My men's room station, as I say, will be live worldwide as long as you have an internet. And just punch in www.thegrownfolksradio.com. And you can always call me for clarification or whatever. You can call me 215-880-2013. And guess what? At the end of every show, we have an open platform for people to call in and ask any questions that interest you. Ask the guests, or ask the host, which is me. I'll be hosting. And the Grown Folks Radio is producing my show. And it's all us. Man, that's what's so beautiful about it. It goes to show you that we can do it. We can come together if we choose to. And this is what we're doing. We want to be the example. And we want people to know that we're not playing. We are serious about who we are and whose we are and who we are representing. So let us stand up and be the godly people that we truly are. So, with that in mind, family, let's make sure that we become relevant at all times, make the necessary adjustments as things continue, as life continues. We have to adjust accordingly. We have to make everything about ourselves relevant, legitimate, and right on time. So, my new show will be a great hit, something that we can call our own. So let us come together, family, and show the world that in spite of all the stuff that was thrown at us, that we can still overcome it. That's what shocks them. They don't know how we do that. No matter how much they got their foot on our throats, we still find a way. But we have to do all we can to stop what's happening to our black males of killing one another, and the police killing us, which is the new lynching. But when we do things towards each other, that's what you call self-hate. That has been driven in us, thrust in us, forced in us, for 500 years. It's a wonder any of us can think or have a desire to want to do the right thing. And that's a miracle in itself. So we are the miracle. We are. And we want to show our black women and our children that we can man up. That there's some of us are manning up, but we're not highlighted. And that's where I come in to highlight. It's not that we are separating ourselves from females or children. I just wanna highlight the black man to let everybody know that some of us have our balance. And we're gonna do all we can to make a difference. And we've been doing it for years, but a lot of us don't know because the white media does not, highlight us unless it's something, you know, negative. So I'm here to create the balance, and we're going to do this thing together. So once again, family, I will definitely post the live show on my YouTube channel 9 o'clock every Saturday morning as usual. It'll be a live show, but I will record it and put it on my YouTube channel every Saturday at 9 o'clock. Man, woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High and to our glorious ancestors for blessing me with an opportunity to share with you what I have been blessed with. And all of us need to find a way to do that. And the true responsibility of a leader is to create other leaders. It's to look out for its members and develop them into leaders. So if anything happened to one, somebody else can step in and continue. Yes, the men's room. Via www.thegrownfolks with the S, grownfolksradio.com. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Thank you, family, for following me for those few years, and I'm going to continue. So every Saturday, instead of me bringing up a topic, then we're going to we're going to review the men's room radio station. Radio station. Yes. So a lot of things are going on in my mind right now, and I'm just excited as I can be to share with you, to let you know that we are serious. And we need to find a way to grip these young brothers and these young sisters in order to give them direction, give them a foundation, give them guidance, so they don't have to go out there begging all these other folks for whatever they need. People don't respect beggars. So we're going to man up. And I'm going to do all I can to contribute to that. Family, I love you. I bless you. And I want you to prosper. Stay strong and keep your faith where it belongs. That's the challenge. Do your best and let the Most High do the rest. You got to know when to hold and know when to fold. Transformation, family, is the key to life. We got to keep it moving. We got too many of us stuck in the first grade. We got a lot of these organizations and agencies are promoting that. But we must peep that and do something about it. And I'm here to bring that awareness to the forefront. So let us all join together and support one another, especially when it pertains to us. Looking forward to you viewing my radio station and participating, because at the end, like I said, it's going to be question and answers. So you can call in and ask questions, and we'll do all we can to address that with respect. Respect. So family, right thinking, right giving, and right eating is holistic. Let us work towards that. Let us go back and get it, Sankofa, bring it up and validate it, and let us voluntarily take ourselves through the rites of passage so we can prove ourselves worthy to be the man that we say that we are and that we really are. Man means mind. So looking forward to the 24th to present to you our first guest, which is Elder Justin Ragsdale and his son Tori uh, Ragsdale, who's the founder and curator of Lest We Forget Slavery Museum. Oh, it's fascinating. You should, man, view his or check out his museum, and you'll be saying wow the whole time. And Brother El Hagan the week after that, which is the 31st, you'll be saying, wow, I didn't know that. And so now let us come together and show each other some love with respect, because all of us have something to offer. And I'm excited to be a part of presenting to you that we are all that, in spite of how things seem. Family, do all you can to keep your lights on and keep them bright at all times. This is Dr. Sadiki Baye coming to you, offering you another system or another service, another viewpoint, some information that has not been tapped into and need to be tapped into or rarely even considered. That's where I come in and bring things even closer together to let us know that we have more in common than not. So let's focus on our commonality, our common unity, our community. So family, May the 24th, 2022, I'll talk to you then at 7 p.m. Much love, much respect. Baraka, Hotep, and peace. This is Dr. Sadiki Baye. See you soon. Nothing but love with respect. Peace.